Well, what's good, folks? I'm in a bit of a rush to get this video out because I'm using a new editing software and I'm not liking it. I'll be honest, it's kind of giving me trouble. So let me just hurry up and get this video done so I can figure out what and how I want to edit videos in the future. So today we are doing a workout on Enkiri's Conjugate manual program. I got my hands on this because I really like the way he trains. I like the idea of lifting heavy, lifting to failure in a bodybuilding style, and doing some explosive work all in the same week. And that's exactly what his method of conjugate training is. So thought I'd grab the manual and do a little review because I believe this is what they call a gap in the market, because when I was looking for anyone else that's run this program, I couldn't find a single video. So I think I'll be the first one showing a workout from the plan and giving my thoughts. So yeah, I just wanted to show the breakfast to start the video. That was really not what you came for, but I think this type of stuff you're seeing on screen is more what you came for. So let's talk about the first exercise of the day that we've done. So before you start the workout, you have to pick a few primary exercises. For my horizontal pressing, I picked 3 variations. I picked the 2 seconds bench press pause on the chest. What else did I pick? Oh, I forgot, and I can't be bothered to think. But yeah, for this particular workout, we're doing the 2 seconds pause on the chest. I ramped up to a heavy single at RIR1, so a heavy set in which you felt like you probably could have done another set. Oh, sorry, another rep. And that was it right there. So I worked up to 100 kilos for a 2 second pause on the chest for my top set. And then after that, you back off the weight to 90% of whatever the weight you've done on the top set. So for me, I had easy maths to do here. I've done 100 on the first set, so 90% would obviously be 90 kilos. Back that off for 2 sets of 2. Again, with the same variation as I done for the top set. So pausing on the chest for 2 seconds. And that was my primary and my first pushing variation. Then we move on to our secondary push. This is the the vertical push and work. Here we're doing ramping sets. So I need to do a ramping set of 6 to 8 with about 1 or 2 reps in reserve. Now, ramping sets means you build up to that set of 6 to 8 by doing sets of 6 to 8. So as you see there, that was the first ramping set. This is the second ramping set. So this is 45 kilos for 7 reps. And in all of these sets, I could have done more reps, but I purposely didn't because I'm trying to stick to the plan. And the plan says leave 1 or 2 reps in the tank, which is totally foreign to me. The last 3 years of my gym career, I've been doing bodybuilding training in which I go balls to the wall on every set. Like I take every set to literal failure. And because of that, I usually do 2 sets per exercise. Like that's what I've been doing for years. So to now be following a plan in which it has you doing, 3 to 4 ramping sets, and then we'll see later on, 4 sets of back work, is quite unheard of to me to leave reps in the tank. But you know what? Let's try the plan. Let's follow exactly how it goes, how it's written, and let's see how it goes. So yeah, and damn, these clips are flying by. I even tried to give myself more time to commentate, but them bitches flying. So anyways, yeah, that's my back off set. So the back off set is 90% of the top set, which just so happens to be 45 kilos, which is the same way I done for one of the ramping sets building up, which is fine. I hit this for 45 kilos for 7 on the way up as I built up to the top set, and then I hit it for 45 kilos for 8 on the 90% back off set, and that's totally fine. Now, remember a second ago when I was telling you about doing 4 sets for back? Here it is. Yeah, this is stuff I've never done before. I've never done 4 sets of 8 to 10 on the same exercise. Of straight weight, that is. Or sorry, straight sets. So straight sets means the sets aren't gay. Joking, that's not what it means. Straight sets means use the same weight for all the sets. And yeah, this is what I've done. So I hopped on this primal T-bar row. Never used the primal T-bar row, and I had a bit of a sour taste in my mouth from primal machines because they just hurt my feelings, if I'm honest. They've just said some nasty things to me. So yeah, primal machines, I've not had much luck with them previously. So when I saw the primal T-bar, I was thinking, this could be mid, but I hopped on it and this shit was fucking fantastic. So put 2 plates on it, kept the same weight for all 4 sets, and I managed to get 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps, and then 8 reps on the final set, which is totally fine. I pushed the sets hard, and since you're doing straight sets, that obviously means you can't be gay. I mean, that obviously means that for the first few sets, you got to leave some reps in the tank, of course, which, like I said, is foreign to me, but I'm down to try something new, and I'm here for it. I can't lie, I'm all here for it. So, yeah, the 4th set I didn't show, so I just showed 3, but as you can see, technique's looking good. I'm allowing a bit of technique, what's the right word? A bit of form breakdown such as my chest coming off the pad, and I'm totally cool with it. Then after that, we carry on with more bodybuilding work. So here we got another press. Here we have 3 sets of, 12 to 15. Again, if I look at the notes real quick, I believe he says leave a few reps in the tank on this one. Yeah, I'm trying to see exactly where it says. Yeah. Leave about 1 or 2 reps in the tank at the end of these workouts. Now, when he's saying leave 1 or 2 reps in the tank, that's only for the first 3 weeks. The last 3 weeks, because this is a 6-week program, the 6-week cycle, you can go to 0 or 1 rep in the tank, which of course I'm going to choose 0. So yeah, it's only for the first 3 weeks that I got to leave a bit in the tank, but it's fine. Like I said, let's follow the program exactly how it goes, and let's see how it goes, or how it is, and let's see how it goes. But yeah, this gym is filled with hammer strength machines, which aren't the best, but they're not the worst either. This particular hammer strength press is a bit arse cheeks. I don't really get the best chest contraction. Like, I've used way better presses than this, but yeah, there's another one in the gym that I'll try another time. But yeah, you also rotate that press as well week to week. So next week I'll do dips, and then the week after that I'll come back to that press. But like I said, I'm going to use a slightly different one in the gym. And then the final compound movement we do is a vertical pull for 3 sets of 12 to 15. And as you can tell, yeah, the workout is looking very bodybuilder-esque. After we've done the heavy lifting with the bench press and the overhead press, it turns into sort of bodybuilding volume type work. Now, I know I said I like this, I want to follow this program because of the explosive work. The explosive work mostly comes on the lower body. So it will be on lower body days that I do plyometric jumps, broad jumps, trying to increase my athleticism. The upper body days don't really have any plyometrics included, which is why I'm actually thinking I might include some plyometrics on my own. So subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more videos like this. This video isn't about to end, because I know that's exactly what you hear when a video is about to end. This one ain't about to end, but subscribe to the channel, because yeah, when I upload more videos like this, we'll include some upper body plyometrics. But yeah, the workout's winding down now, so just ended off with some arms. Cable curls treating me well. I'm going to do 1 bicep isolation a week and 1 tricep isolation a week, and that will be more than enough for me, because I'm only trying to maintain my arm size. I'm not trying to grow my arms, I just want to maintain the size. So if I hit the bicep and tricep directly once a week, in addition to the indirect volume they get from the pressing and the pull-ups and pull-downs, my arms will be totally fine. So yeah, one thing I did want to mention about the pull-downs is you saw a second ago I'm doing the super wide grip. That's because that's my absolute weakest variation, and I want to improve the strength on that, so that hopefully it carries over to my pull-ups a little bit. But yeah, that's the workout, man. Let's catch up with the post-workout thoughts. Post-workout thoughts immediately after the workout. I think that was a good workout. I'm not fully satisfied. I'm not like, yo, that was great. I'm more like, that was good. Now, why is that? I think primarily because I was working with reps in reserve. When I train, and the way I've been training for the last 2-3 years, is just shut the fuck up. We did not ask your opinion. It's just balls to the wall. Like, I like pushing every set to failure. Feeling like I don't have one more rep, and then still pushing it, and then only getting up halfway, and then failing it, and then realizing, yo, I went to absolute failure. Like, that's what I like. But this particular workout, I stuck to the plan. I stuck to the reps in reserve. I left 1 or 2 reps in the tank, exactly as the plan is saying. And I am still undecided about my thoughts on it. My initial thoughts as of right now is that's not my favorite way to train, but I'm going to stick with it, and maybe I'll come to a realization that actually leaving reps in the tank does serve a benefit and is actually more productive towards getting stronger, which is what I'm after right now. I'm trying to get stronger. I'm not trying to bodybuild right now. I'm trying to get stronger, which is why I'm following this conjugate method, doing these barbell lifts, doing 90% of my 1 rep max, that type of stuff. So straight off the bat, I'm thinking the RIR isn't my favorite, but let me give some time to marinate on that and see how I really feel. In terms of the strength work I've done, so like the bench press and the overhead press, good. Can't lie, good. Again, same problem with the RIR. Like on the bench press, I wish I could have slapped an extra 5 kilos and gone for it, but the program says leave 1 rep in the tank, and if I put the extra 5 kilos on, then I would have either failed it, or I would have got it and it would have been super grindy to the point where I definitely didn't have one more, where I definitely wouldn't have 1 more in the tank after. So yeah, man, no, good. Not complaining, it's good. There definitely was a very big bodybuilder-esque part of the workout towards the end. Well, basically half the workout was bodybuilding, the other half was the strength work. So yeah, after we done the bench press, the overhead press, and yeah, after we done bench press and overhead press, everything else was just bodybuilding, which I don't mind. Can't lie, I don't mind. A part of me is thinking, should there not be more strength work here? Should I not do another exercise for, you know, 80 to 90% of my 1 rep max? Maybe. But look, this is the first fucking session I've ever done on this program, so it's way too early to give a verdict on whether it works, whether I like it or not. So post thoughts, immediate post workout thoughts are, it was good. Not my favorite, but definitely not trash either. But I am very much aware I need to give some more time for it to marinate. And I've been looking at myself this entire time instead of the camera. So yeah, I need to make more videos and get better at it. So yeah, that is my post-workout thoughts.